Hello guys, welcome back to my European Journeyman save, episode number 98, on our epic quest across Europe to win every top flight division in Europe. Currently in Bulgaria, which is nation number 12, as the manager of Beroe, where, as you know, we know from the last episode, we're overachieving massively here in Bulgaria with Beroe. And it's been a very, very good season. We've had, obviously, the January transfer window. It finished towards the end of the last episode. I said I wasn't going to sign anybody else, but I did. And it was Julian Grablev has come in for £225,000 from Pilin Blagoevgrad. He's come in as a defensive midfielder. Very, very good in that position. Just trying to improve the squad, you know, trying to get ready for next season. There's nothing become available yet in terms of managers. There's a couple of insecure ones, but in the second league, not really too concerned about that. The fact that Ludogorets are flying high at the top of the league means they're not going to come available anytime soon. We're considered untouchable though. As you can see, we are in 4th place in the league, but we are one of the managers who are considered untouchable, which is really, really good. In terms of what's happened since you were last here, it was that fantastic 1-0 win over 3rd place CSKA Sofia. We did then follow that up with a disappointing defeat though to Lokomotiv Plovdiv. Anton Ialov scored the only goal of the game in the 72nd minute. We picked up a load of yellow cards again. We didn't show up at all. We had one shot on target the whole game. It was very, very disappointing. After that then, it was a draw against Slavia Sofia, another disappointing one. Ognan Shonsev with the goal for us in the 2nd minute. We managed to hold on till the 74th against Slavia Sofia, in a game that we arguably should have won again. I think we've missed a penalty. No, we not in this one, but we have missed a few penalties. Now, Bastanov's picked up man of the match. One of the things that I've noticed about Bastanov that he does a lot, and this is watching the games, is he, for whatever reason, he does a Cruyff turn on the edge of his penalty area. And it is costing us so many goals against, you know, stuff like that. And he's done it in quite a few games. Thankfully, though, we are, you know, a fairly decent side, and we are picking up results, including this one against Cherno More. We were 3-0 up in this one. Nedelchev, Josephs and Toms from the penalty spot after Josephs had already missed a penalty. Cherno More did get 2 goals back in the final 15 minutes of the game, but it was a good performance. Basinov, as you can see, didn't play in this one, possibly through suspension. But it was a good performance, and we did deserve the win. The 2 penalties, although Joseph have now took him off penalties, full stop. He's missed loads, so he's no longer a penalty taker. Backed that up with a 2-0 win over Sonchev. Slyev was also sent off in the 67th minute. Now Slyev has left the club. He's now at Septemvri Sofia. He was the club captain. Hasn't featured for me, so he's left. Thoroughly deserved the win, though. Again, it was another really, really good performance. Sonchev played really, really well in this one with his 2 goals, but XG-wise, it was dominating. Unfortunately, we did then lose to Septemvri Sofia. Rodas got the goal for us. Dobrev and Christosov with the goals for Sofia. They probably deserved it on the grand scheme of things. I think this is possibly one of the goals that. Well, let's just say it was interesting. It was interesting. We'll actually have a look at it. You'll get to see Bastanov doing his famous Cruyff turn on the opposition penalty area. So the first goal was for Sofia. It was a great strike. Absolutely nothing you can do about that from Dobrev. I think we did get back into it then through Rodas. We did. Patev falls with the ball over the top. Back to Patev on the right-hand side. Gets it across for Rodas. And it's a good finish there. But then I think this is the one. This happened. Here's his Cruyff turn. There it is. It loses the ball. Berensky has the shot. Hits the post. The goalkeeper does this. I don't know what the hell happened there. Haven't got a clue. Awesome. And we lost the game because of that. Absolutely awesome. We did beat CSKA 1948, however, in the next game. Toms from the penalty spot again. Mikov and Foles with the goals. Zhumbulev with the goal late on for CSKA 1948, but it was another dominant performance. And then most recently, we've taken on the defending champions at home and drawn 0-0. A very even game. probably deserved. Look how many yellow cards we've picked up there. Nearly the entire squad. But a draw, probably a fair result on reflection. So in terms of the league, we are still in 4th place. We are now level with Lokomotiv Plovdiv. Behind us, though, just the 4 points off CSKA Sofia. So, you know, we're still doing well. We're still massively overachieving. It would be nice if we could finish in that 4th place, though. Although, as we all know, this does actually go into a championship phase, which the top 6 qualify for. So if we can get into that top 6, that would be great. But in terms of European qualification for next season at Beroe, that would be even better. Get some money through the door, get some reputation. Money-wise, we're doing okay, actually. But get some reputation, get some better players in. In terms of today, though, we are taking on our rival in Botev Plovdiv, local rival. It's also known as the Trachea Derby. Now, they did beat us at our place 3-0, so hopefully we can get a little bit of revenge today at their place and get one back over on them. The lineup that we're going to go with for today is going to be Kupanov as the ever-present goalkeeper this season. Played every game for us. He's done reasonably well. Spasov, the converted right back, continues at right back for us today. He's a fairly decent player for the level we're at. Foles drops back into defence. I believe I do have a suspension. But Foles, I know he's on loan, but he is fantastic and he's developing really well. We do have a suspension till Nedelchev. So, Mr. Cruyff himself, Nikolai Bastanov, plays alongside him. He's done well, you know, other than the stupid Cruyff turns that he does. I wonder if I can see mistakes leading to goals 1. I think it's possibly more than that. I don't think it tracks it properly. Bar, the weak link in the defence, really, at his age, declining rapidly, physically especially, is possibly the weak link in defence. Spasov, I do have, who can play there, but Spasov plays at the right back. So, Lubinov as one of the Segundo Volantes today, again, developing it quite nicely. New signing, Grablev. We'll show you him here. He's fairly decent. Like I say, decent player. He's going to start as a defensive midfielder on defend. And then it is on loan from our former club, Voluntari, in Marvin Toms as the other Segundo Volante. On the left, we're going with Rodas. We've moved him over from his right-hand spot to the left-hand for today. And that brings, again, on loan from Estoril, Minzat. He's going to go out to the right for us today. He's just not really done it up front for us. So we've moved him out there and we've brought in the top goal scorer in Mikov to go back up front for us. Doesn't enjoy big matches though, so this is possibly not his match. But, you know, he's got the goals for us. Deserves his place in the squad, so we're going to go with it. Like I say, I hope we can get this result against Plovdiv, particularly after the thumped us, really. 3-0 at our place. Obviously, that one was off camera, but it'd be nice to get one over them. They are considered the favourites for this game, unfortunately, so it is going to be a tough game. But we can't win them all, guys, can we? We cannot win them all. Let's just see how we get on as the players come out onto the pitch. And we get the game underway. And we've got an early highlight inside 10 minutes. It is Mikov. He's absolutely scythed down by Kuchev. Kuchev is going to get himself sent off inside the first 10 minutes here in the derby. Now, that makes it so much easier for us. Although it's all been Botev going forward so far. But hopefully that extra man now is going to count for something. And we can get ourselves a good foothold in this game. As you can see by the match momentum graph there, that we are actually getting a foothold in the game. We haven't hit the target yet, unfortunately. And we're in at half-time with a very quiet first half. We've had more shots. We haven't hit the target yet. XG-wise, we're exactly the same. We do need to make that man advantage count. Maybe if I focus to play down the right-hand side for us, because they're not using the left-hand side as things stand. Unfortunately, Minzat has picked up an injury in that first half, though, so we're going to have to bring him off. We're going to get... Do you know what? We're going to move Mikov out there. We'll get Steventon on to go up top. We're going to tell the boys that we need to make this man advantage count, really, which we do. It's been very, very quiet. We've had most of the momentum so far in this game, but you know we've got an extra man. Let's go and use it. And I am going to actually. We already focus played. I've turned that one off, so we focus solely down the right hand side. Try and take advantage of them having a big gaping hole there. As we do get our first highlight, is Rodas with the corner towards Toms. It's headed towards goal. We've got a penalty. I was about to say it's a great save by the goalkeeper. It was a good header, but it looks like somebody's handballed it. Wow, that's a turn up for the books. It is going to be Tom's to take the penalty. Can he put it away? I don't think I've seen him miss one yet until now. Typical, isn't it? Bloody typical. That was a shocking penalty. Good save by the goalkeeper though, but Rodas with the opportunity from the corner again towards that near post. Manilov heads it back out towards Rodas. He drives inside the area. It's a poor pass. Is that another penalty? Oh, our players were shouting for it, not given though. Spasov into the area, and they do manage to hook it away. Surely that was a foul inside the area there. We're starting to pile the pressure on now though, which is good. We just need to find the goal as Foles looks to whip this one in towards the back post, and Bastonov, it's headed clear again though. Now this is the counter from Botev, although he's all by himself with about 8 green shirts around him. He's still managed to carry it a long way. He's forced all the way back to Geromo Traore over the top. It's a great pass and they're in. Thankfully Kupanov's made a decent save there down low to his left hand side. As Beroe do look to pile the pressure on a few corners now. It's another one towards that near post. It's headed clear though, but Lubinov is going to get there. Finds Rodas again inside the area. Can he get an effort away? Can. It's straight at the goalkeeper though, and we've been given another penalty. Checking the VAR, I saw a green shirt rolling around on the floor. It has been awarded. Tom's, can he score this one? He can. He goes the same way. That shows confidence from the young Romanian there. I think Tom's is Romanian. Good penalty right in the bottom corner. Keep your guess right again. But it's a good penalty. We have taken the lead in the derby, which is great. We've just got to keep it now. And here's Grablev finding Lubinov, looking for Mikov. He's got Spasov outside of him. Feeding the ball back forward towards Mikov in the area. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. Rodas collects the second ball, but it's hoofed clear. Only as far as Bastonov, though. Looking to bring it forward again. Finds Spasov out on the right-hand side. Can he deliver a good ball into the box? He can. It's towards Mikov. Borislav Mikov with his 11th of the season. Makes it 2 goals in quick succession for Beroe. Away to our derby rivals. It's good play, really good play. Good ball out there, loads of space for Spasov. That's because we've got the play focusing down the right-hand side. They don't have a left winger to cover that space. It's a great finish, though, by Mikov. And it's just an example of changing the tactics on the fly there, guys. They weren't using anybody on the left-hand side, and we've just absolutely exploited that space that they've afforded us. As we do gain the ball back again, though. They are starting to show their signs of being a little bit short of numbers now, and Foles brings the ball forward. Oh, my word. Imagine if that had gone in. That would have been something else, wouldn't it? We're approaching the end of the game, though. 3 minutes of injury time in the derby. We're going to get another highlight. Can we pile the misery on to Botev? It's Bar on the left-hand side. Finds Bastonov. There's Cruyff. Cruyff himself. Finds Foles. Spasov again. Down the right-hand side. Driving forward. He's going to have an effort from range. It's a good effort. It's a good save by Nikolov in goal, though. But they do manage to get the rebound clear. And they've actually picked it up here, looking to counter-attack. Karabalayov has took it past his man. He's going all the way. Oh my word! What a great solo goal that would have been. Even if it was against us, you'd have to have sort of sit back and admire that one. As we just need the referee to blow the whistle now, bring an end to this game in what would be a really, really good result for Beroe. And there it is, a fantastic 2-0 win away from home. We were massively helped off by this early red card, but Spasov down the right hand side played really, really well. We've ended up with 8 shots on target and an XG of 3. Penalties have obviously helped that. And that is a fantastic reply to them beating us 3-0 at our place. So what we've done there is we've closed the gap to CSK. So no, we haven't, because they've won as well. It is still 4 points, but we have pulled clear now by 3 points of a Lokomotiv Plovdiv, which is fantastic. We've got a far superior goal difference to them as well. It's been a good season. We are 18 points off top, though, which is the concern. But it's really, really good. Minzak's out for 5 to 8 days. Spasov with the 1 assist there. Loads of key passes, which is great. But it's been a really good season, considering where we are supposed to be, which is now 9th. We've actually moved above these two. It was here. We're newly promoted. We're currently sat in 4th place in the table, which tells you the kind of season that we have had, and it's been fantastic to see, really fantastic to see, and I'm quite pleased with the progress that we've made on 49 points from 27 games, which is absolutely fantastic. Hopefully we can keep that up going into it looks like it's going to be Champions phase now. We're 10 points clear of Botev now after that, so it does look like we're going into the Champions phase. I've got 3 games of the regular season left to play. We are back earlier than I suggested, but I wanted to do the derby game. So we'll come back at some point during the Champions phase and see exactly where we're going. We may even come back for the last game of it. But guys, thank you as always for being here, for watching again. See how we're getting on in Bulgaria. I think we're having a great season. If you think so too, please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well if you want to see how we get on for the rest of the time that we've got here in Bulgaria. But guys, thank you very much, and I will see you all in the next episode. Cheers, guys.